My straight question to you, Ambassador Sikri, will this election be free and fair?
So I think just the very fact that Sheikh Hasina's Awami League has been banned shows that the elections are going to be neither free nor fair nor inclusive. And if they're not free, fair, and inclusive, then they cannot be credible. You know, earlier this week, the Pratham Alo, which is the largest Bangladesh vernacular paper, published a poll which was done by them. The dates of that poll were the end of October, so about roughly 6 to 7 weeks ago. Now, in that poll, there were two very interesting points that came out. One was that 70% of the population wants Awami League to participate. This is very significant because for the people of Bangladesh, a democratic, free, and fair election can be held only if it is inclusive. So all the major political parties who are registered with the Election Commission should be allowed to participate, and then you can see what the result is.
Okay, you're saying it's going to be Jamaat-e-Islami government. There is a cadre of Awami League. Suhas, where will that vote go? Will they go to Jamaat or is it going to go to BNP? Where will that vote go?
First of all, I think the whole election is stage managed. Because if the BNP were to be allowed to form the government, the elections would have been held in the first 6 months after the fall of Sheikh Hasina. The very fact that even today, Tariq Jia cannot come back from London shows that there are certain forces which do not want BNP to win the majority. And so therefore, I think we have to, come back to the first issue. Is the free and fair election? It's a stage managed election, which is being managed by the Americans. So they already have decided as to who will come to power and who will not come to power. I think as far as the Awami League is concerned, I think for them, it makes more sense to vote for the Jamaat-e-Islami, because they know that Jamaat-e-Islami coming to power will not have acceptability and it will raise questions. The first questions which will be faced if Jamaat-e-Islami comes to power, it will be the Americans, because Americans are used to supporting Islamic fundamentalist government. But a number of European governments who have been going around the US position and supporting this government as if they have been conducting free, fair elections, or they're restoring human rights or respecting human rights, they would face the questions in Europe. So I think, for Awami League, they would vote for the Jamaat-e-Islami, and that's why I think I completely agree with ma'am that the chances of the Jamaat-e-Islami winning the elections is much more than the BNP winning the elections, because there are certain quarters, not necessarily India, from the Western forces which do not want BNP to come back to power.